What makes Stettler United Church special?
You love being here? Why do you love being at the church?
To learn stuff.
Everybody is welcome here, and I've never ever felt unwelcome.
I love the people, and I think of them as being a family. And I feel part of a family when I'm here.
It's because of the history with my family. It's a big thing. Two of my uncles helped dig the basement for this church. So it's what makes me very Chessel. That's what I love about it. And my family, through the years.
Because I feel this is my second family. I feel that the people here are for me as much as my family is for me.
Snacks after. I like all the people and how they're really nice to everybody, as well as Sean. Bible camp. Yeah, club. And JC club.
Nap time.
Do you love the juice?
No.
Do you love the cookies?
Yeah. That there are nice people here.
What brought you to Stettler United Church?
Well, I got married. And Alpha was a member, so that was it.
In 1950, my husband and I came in here to the church to see the minister about getting married.
What brought us to Stettler United Church was our son Riley. Riley wanted to learn more about God and the importance of church, and we decided that Stettler United Church would be the perfect family and church to raise our children in.
Oh, retirement.
It was my affiliation with church and my family, my grandparents, through the years. I was raised up near Denalda, but it was still a United Church that we attended there. So that was the basis.
What brought me to the Stettler United Church was actually women's spirituality when Donna Jakes was here as minister. I had never belonged to a church actually officially before, and there was a women's spirituality group that was starting, and I discovered this wonderful group of women, and we discussed every topic possible. And one day while we were discussing all of these topics, Dolores Duras said to me, you actually could come to the Stettler United Church. And from there it started. And I have been here ever since, very happily.
What are your memories that make Stettler United Church special to you? Was the baptism of our daughter Kyler. I remember bringing her for the first time to church, and everybody was so excited to meet her. Then on her baptism, we had Riley involved with the baptism, and it was a very special moment for our family.
Our family's involved with this church for years and years and years. To point out first that Alpha Semth and Mrs. Baugh, always in the congregation today, were our early Sunday school teachers. We were married here. Came to church as a young family, CGIT, choir.
Yeah, so my grandparents were here on the union of the church in 1927 when it became the United Church of Canada. I was baptized in this church. My grandfather played organ in this church for many, many years. We had our children baptized in the United Church, and we've enjoyed our affiliation with this church for many, many years.
And your mom taught messengers.
Messengers and explorers.
For years, and we always attended church. Christmas morning used to be the service, not evening. Christmas Eve, we all had to pack up our gifts and get to church.
Well, I've been coming here for about 30 years, and there were many, many memories. Like Jimmy Wilson, who always stood right in that door until the service started, and he sits down. The Christmas trees that I decorated when I was with the CD committee, and one in particular stands out. Pam and Charlotte and I were sitting on a bench, and we asked Carl to come over and put the lights on the tree. It was a real tree at that time. And it was a rickety old thing. First thing he said, "This looks like a lawsuit to me." And we just sat there and bossed him around as he ran up and down and did all the other things that needed to be done. We never put a thing on the tree.
I like birthday cake Sunday the best because I like seeing the people that are born in the same month as me.
How far back it went, my grandma Boss, my grandma and grandpa Starling, and my mother and father Starling, all the candelabras at the front of the church that you see were in memory of them. My Grandma Boss hymn books. I can remember my Grandma Boss 50 years ago. I always had to make sure I got her $2 in her envelope. That was my weekly job. And Alan's grandfather, stained glass window.
You getting baptized?
I was raised 30 miles north of Stettler and went to a country school. When I went to high school, I had to come in and stay in Stettler. So then the church became, my CGIT, etc. was in there, and then it continued from there. Married in the United Church, lived at Bother for 43 years, was a member there. So that's our history with United Church.
Just the fun of working together on fall suppers and the when we used to have the personality dinner and Rotary, just the fellowship from working together with people that you probably wouldn't spend that kind of time with ordinarily.
Why do you give to the church?
Why do I give to the church? Because it's a very special part of the community, and I just feel that it's my duty, my obligation to be part of that. I want to help.
I give to the church because I think it's a very important part of our community, and I want to see it continue for our grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
Why do you give to the church? Because it's the right thing to do.